Hello everyone, happy Monday. I hope you are all having a blessed day so far. Mine is just beginning. Well, not really. I've been up for quite a while and done a lot of things around the house. But my friend Susan is coming over here shortly. And so I wanted to do a video before I went out. And see how y'all are doing. I am going to be twinning my sweet Jonathan David, or as we call him, Jon David, with CJ's little ducklings, Christy, and her Benjamin. Now this is, Jon David is the Benjamin sculpt by Natalie Blick, and he was reborn by Real Baby Dolls Nursery. We are going to be twinning with Christy and her Benjamin, and we're going to be doing this little outfit that I sent them, which is a little dungaree type romper, and it's just covered in fish. It's just a bunch of fish. Now I know these are types of fish, and I wish I could tell you what they are. Some of you maybe out there know your fish. I know some, but I'm not even going to attempt it. I'm just not going to do it. So yeah, we're going to be putting this on them. And I'm going to put a little white short sleeve shirt underneath with a Peter Pan collar on it. We're putting these little white sneakers on. They have a little brown tab in the front, and in the back a little blue stripe on the side. Sorry about that. And yeah, that'll go with the brown in the outfit. I'm sorry guys, I've not spoken today other than to say hello to my dog and my bird, so yeah, my words are a little jumbled. So we're going to dress him. I hope that you had, oh, here we go. He's got his little bashful bee, his little Jellycat bashful bee that he's been playing with, because he's wearing vegetables. And this little bee has to pollinate all those little vegetables to grow. I'm just being silly. I don't think I'm awake yet. So, yeah, taking off his it's his first fishing hat. And this was actually my granddaughter's first fishing hat. My granddaughter, that was my very first grandchild. And we got her this, it's from the Bass Pro Shops. And she is now 17. Yeah, so this was hers. Let's see, Bass Pro Shop. So anyway, I hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was extremely busy. I have not even been home except to sleep. Yeah, it's been one of those weekends. My husband was off half a day Friday, and we went out to eat lunch and run errands together. And Saturday I had a team meeting. I think I told you I'm head musician on Emmaus Walk that's coming up in September. So we had a team meeting all day. So I was playing music there. And then came home for about an hour and a half, maybe a couple hours. Anyway, then my husband and I went to see The Sound of Freedom, which I had already seen it, but he hadn't, so I took him to see it, which is an excellent film. If you have not seen it, I encourage you to go see it. It's based on a true story, or it is a true story, and it involves sex trafficking of children and putting them in slavery. There are more children now in slavery than there ever was when slavery was legal. Children. Yes, it's not a, I mean, I cried in it, you know, there's some relief in it, but yeah, it's not a real good feel good story, but it is truth, and we need to know about it and be aware of it. Yeah, so we did that, and we didn't get home till late from that. I'm going to lay him down here. He's a big old boy. Him's a big old boy. He's a sweet boy. He wants to say hi to Benjamin. And hi to Tommy. And hi to all my other brothers. Oh, hi to Penny. All my other brothers and sisters out there. So yeah, we did that. Then Sunday, Sunday school and church. And then my husband and I went out to eat lunch. And then came home for an hour. And then we went to see a play in a town that's about 45 minutes from us. And the play was extremely long, but it had two of my friends in it, so I wanted to go see that. It was Beauty and the Beast, and it was very good. We enjoyed it. And then we came flying back home, and just in time for me to go back to church for Sunday evening service. I got there exactly on time. Luckily, they were late getting started, so I didn't miss anything. And then the pastor took us all out for ice cream afterwards. And then I came home and took a bath and collapsed into bed. So yeah, that was my weekend. And now today, I am going to go out to lunch with my friend Susan. We haven't been together in quite some time, so we're trying to get together. And I've got to get ready for my son and his family are coming to visit this weekend. So yeah, busy weekend. Well, I wanted to tell y'all a story. It's a true story. And it happened here in my town. I'm not going to name the lady's name. She probably wouldn't mind because this was put on Facebook and it was put in the newspaper. Yeah, but I thought I would just not mention her name. I think she might have actually used to live in this neighborhood. I'm not sure. But I want to show you this picture, and then I'll tell you the story behind it. Okay. This is going to sound made up, but it's not made up. This happened. So this lady was out mowing her yard, or as they say in England, garden. She was out mowing, and all of a sudden, a snake fell out of the air onto her arm. This snake had been in the talons of a hawk, and the hawk must have dropped it, or it wriggled out or something. It fell on her arm and wrapped itself around her arm and was striking at her glasses. Thank the Lord she had on glasses. So if you wear glasses, praise God that you wear glasses, because you may have a snake that tries to strike you in the face and it may hit the glasses. It was striking her glasses, and she was trying to shake off, she was screaming and trying to shake the snake off of her arm, who kept striking her in the glasses. And all of a sudden, the hawk decides he does not want to give up his meal so easily. And he comes and he tries grabbing the snake. Now here he is. She has got the snake wrapped around her arm, and the hawk is grabbing at the snake with his claws, trying to get off her arm. He again and again and again trying to pull the snake off that is wrapped around her arm. And he finally is able to get it off, ripping her arm to shreds as he does, and flies off at the snake. The lady couldn't see very well. Her vision was blurred. And oddly enough, this lady had been bitten by a snake 2 years ago. And now her vision was blurred, so she didn't know if she had been bitten by the snake, but they later saw that her glasses were scratched where he had been striking at her glasses, and there was a streak of venom running down her glasses, so that's why her vision was blurred. He did not actually bite her, praise God. But yeah, she had to go to the hospital. The doctors were so astonished by this story. I'm putting his shoes on. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. There. You seeing that? Yeah. So the doctors were so astonished by this story that they asked her husband if she had been taking any kind of drugs. Because it just sounds so unbelievable. But the thing is, you can't make this stuff up. You really can't. So yeah. So I'm telling you this story. The lady is, she's okay. She had to, you know, of course, had a, her arm all bandaged up, and they were watching her for signs if she had been bitten, but I don't think she was. And just trying to heal. She had to get, you know, antibiotics, medications, and yada, yada, yada. But what a traumatized, I don't think I'd ever want to mow my grass again. I'd be terrified. But we do have eagles and hawks and stuff here, and I mean, I had a little dog that I'm convinced was carried off by a hawk or an eagle. He was, I think he was blind and he was deaf, and he was out in our yard, and we have a fence in our backyard, and we have a fenced in backyard, and then he was gone. So he was 13 years old. And I hate, and I'm pretty sure that's probably what happened to him, because we have hawks. I think I showed y'all a picture not too long ago of a hawk that I saw sitting on our fence. And I've seen quite a few back here. And Skeeter was a miniature poodle, so he very easily could have been carried off by a hawk. But for him to be closed up in the backyard and then he's just gone, I mean, there's no other explanation. And I hate it for him that, you know, being deaf and blind, he didn't know what's going on. Well, thank goodness he couldn't see. He was being taken up in the air, but I hate that for him. But then again, you know, after having him for 13 years, it was going to really be painful watching him pass away. So God spared us from that. But poor little Skeeter. Okay, y'all seeing him okay? I just sprayed his hair. Oops. You know, I keep doing this. I lay these big babies down, and I have to adjust the camera, and then I set them up, and I forget to adjust the camera. Ugh. Sorry. But yeah, so that is my interesting story. So just be extra careful when you're out mowing your yard or your garden. Be aware of the wildlife around you. And her husband, he heard her screaming, and he came running over to her, and she was saying a snake fell out of the sky. You know, I mean, what would you think, right? What would you think? Was that a crazy story or what? Okay, so there we go. The lady is going to be okay. She's going to have quite a few scars, unfortunately, on her arm. But, yeah, there we go. There's our little Fisher boy. And we can't wait to see Benjamin in his little outfit. They'll be twinning in their little fish suit. So, thank you for stopping by. Look forward to seeing your video, Christy, you and Benjamin. And I pray that you all have a very wonderful day, a blessed week. And yeah, we'll see you real soon. I love you all. Bye-bye. You're special.